Howdy again, just a brief word to you, but an encouraging one nonetheless. My editing staff is working on getting the next Sunday service edited up, and hopefully it will be out sometime tomorrow. But right now I'm also in the midst of putting together a video lesson for my minor prophets class. Our Bible college had to switch to an online format for the next couple of weeks. And the subject for today's lectures is Habakkuk, a prophet who really finds himself asking why God allows bad things to happen, or especially when God seems to use bad things or bad people to judge his people. Do we really deserve this? Are we really that bad? And what about the bad people that are used, or the bad circumstances that are used in judgment? God had told Habakkuk that the Babylonians, a very evil and violent people, were coming to serve as God's judgment on his people. And Lord, he says, we're not as bad as them. Why? Why do they get away with this? And the Lord listens and the Lord responds, and he effectively tells Habakkuk, yes, my judgment is coming, but my justice on the Babylonians is also coming. But for you, remember this, the righteous will live by his faith. Trust in me. And ultimately, Habakkuk ends his short book with a chapter that is a prayer and also a psalm. And at the end of it, he realizes that the judgment that God is bringing is bad, and things look bad, and things will be bad. And he waits, trembling. He can see the invasions. He can see the famine. He can see the crops that won't be sown. He will see in his own mind's eye, and he will see in his life the lack of produce and the damage to the economy, the desolation of the land and the nation. And we possibly, looking at things being shut down and knowing that it will get worse as it drags on, and it's going to drag on for at least another week and probably well beyond that, how do we respond? Are we worried, and do we tremble at the desolation to our economy? With Habakkuk, I recommend that we, in prayer, seeing the dark times coming, or perhaps here, by faith commit ourselves this way. In light of all of this, Habakkuk comes around to this. Ultimately, he says, yet I will exult in the Lord. I will rejoice in the God of my salvation. The Lord God is my strength, and he has made my feet like hinds' feet and makes me walk on my high places. The Lord is our strength. He is our salvation. He's our hope. He saves his own and he gets them through. He gets us through. Wait by faith, though it takes some time and trusting, wait on him. In the meantime, rejoice in God who saves you. Salvation beyond this life, but continual strength, help, and salvation also in this life. That's what I got this evening. Remember, no one is an island, and you don't have to be either. So call, write, wave to someone in the park, draw closer together while we go through this time of isolation. God bless, and shalom.